The poem I selected was The Art of Drowning by Billy Collins. It is about a speaker who might be in his early 30s, questioning why drowning occurs and disliking the event of drowning. However, later he changes his tone, seeing the experience as just a thought instead of an actual drowning. In the first stanza, the subject drowning is introduced as something that shows the past in one's life. The speaker uses cynical descriptions to set a depressing and strident tone. You will notice that he uses the phrase crushing decades in the vice of your desperate final seconds. This phrase has a connotation of dejection and bitterness. This phrase also metaphorically implies the act of submergence as something that crushes things like time. He also uses a few sound devices, like consonants in line 5. At about the fourth stanza, there's a shift in the speaker's tone. He changes from hopeless to hopeful. A key phrase that sets this part of the poem off from the previous part is, "Survivors would have us believe in a brilliance." This phrase has a connotation of optimism. In line 2, "symbol of truth" is metaphorically implied as lightning. The poet also uses the sound devices assonance and alliteration in the first line. The speaker ends the poem in a mix of feelings. If you look at the phrase, "leaving behind what you have already forgotten," you can sense that he is feeling both a sense of regret and relief. The idea seems to be that the central subject of this poem, drowning, can be both peaceful and despairing. I wonder how it all got started. This business about seeing your life flash before your eyes while you drown, as if panic, or the act of submergence could startle time into such compression, crushing decades in the vice of your desperate final seconds. After falling off a steamship or being swept away in a rush of floodwaters, wouldn't you hope for a more leisurely review? An invisible hand turning the pages of an album of photographs? You up on a pony or blowing out candles in a coned hat? How about a short animated film? A slide presentation? Your life expressed in an essay? Or in 1 mile photograph? Wouldn't any form be better than this sudden flash? Your whole existence going off in your face, in an eyebrow-singing explosion of biography. Nothing like the 3 large volumes you envisioned. Survivors would have us believe in a brilliance here, some bolt of truth forking across the water, an ultimate light before all the lights go out, dawning on you with all its megalithic tonnage. But if something does flash before your eyes as you go under, it will probably be a fish. A quick blur of curved silver darting away, having nothing to do with your life or your death. The tide will take you, or the lake will accept it all, as you sink toward the reedy disarray of the bottom, leaving behind what you have already forgotten, the surface, now overrun with the high travel of clouds.